Am I back on? I have no idea what happened there, guys. We are having a really bad storm, though. Am I on? Can someone tell me if we're still on? Lost my people. It's not Facebook's fault this time, guys. We're having a bad windstorm up here in Minnesota, and there's power outages all around me. All right. So I put a wire at the top here. That's going to be glued. Get this in. Glue that really, like right on that line. Does that look? No way to really keep it there. I'm going to bend that, and I'm going to cut that piece. I'm back. Wonderful. Guys, I'm sorry. I lose. It's a bad storm out here. That's all I can say. I'm going to bend this wire down. And I'm going to bend this down just a bit. So I'm kind of like making a hook. See that hook? I'm going to bend that one down so it's in there. Now I got to cut this one off too. So I made a little bit of a hook. Show you. So I went through the back. I went through the wire from the back. I went in and out in back here. So this can slide just a bit. Okay. And this is going to be kind of bent a little bit. When you put it in, one side over the other, that's going to sit towards the front. Now, as you see, I dipped it down so you can see it mainly in here. So now my candle can fit in the back here. See how that looks? That's pretty cool. It's kind of snazzy. Now let's see if I have it straight here, because I might not have it straight. And friends, I like to fill mine with jelly beans up just to below the cross. You know, it's kind of cool. So, now that we got that done, power's back on. Stuff all over me, just a minute. It's looking snazzy, but it's not pretty yet. It's just there, right? So I like to use these hand hydrangeas, and I just use the flower, and I'm going to bring those down around the outside edge. You can also use I also like to use these nice little easy. One side will have flowers, the other side will have these little beads. And they just go around your edge. Be scared to push those on. Very fun. Not too hard of a craft to do. Do you see how I got one side nicely jeweled? And I like to go a little bit across the bottom here. So I'll take this half of one here. These are so nice to work because they maneuver really well. All right, now you're going to take these, and these are going to get glued on here in that same spot. Try to get that in the center so there's a little bit of a jewel. You can put 2 or 3 in there as well if you want. It's totally up to you. And I don't use much. See how that's going? And those are going to go right down this side. And I never know how many because I never count. Take out the stem of it. I take off a bead. You can use bigger beads. You don't have to use these tiny ones. I think tiny ones are kind of cute. I do it like a 2/3 away from the other one. Or my petals can stay out. Take off your hot glue. Just stick to the paper. Always fun when it doesn't stay. I'll go about 2/3 away and put the next one. And I'm just following my glass all the way down. Make sure I keep my flower part fluffy. And also, what helps you with this, friends, when you do this, if you put the bead on right away, you don't forget what side it is. Because some of them, when you put them down, look flat. And when you're busy and you're not thinking and you're talking and doing all that stuff that we all like to do, like be a human, because humans make mistakes. So that's why I do mine right away. Just fluff them out. And some of these are like real flat. Like that one's super flat. It's pretty cool. Thank you for sprinkling. Deb, Deb is watching. Hi, Eleanor. Thanks for coming in. Woohoo! I'm on a little bit later. I went to a group a prayer group tonight. We had a friend that passed away, and I thought it was going to be at a certain time, and it was a little bit earlier than my time that I was thinking, and I actually missed it. It's really sad. But we're having another prayer time uh, Friday before church. I'll be late on Friday, friends, on Good Friday. I'm going to go to church. So if you have any prayer requests, that would be a great time to give it to me. Give it to me early. Don't wait till I'm in church. Friday's going to be kind of a sad deal. Her friend, oh gosh, I've known her for years, and I've known her husband even longer. And they have 5 or 6 kids between them, and they're a blended family. Anyway, the oldest one has passed away, and I don't know why or what happened, but God took him home. Beautiful boy, nice young man. Right before Easter. I'm kind of sad about that. Okay, so there you have. It's one side is flowers. There, this side has the jewels. And I'm going to put just one or two flowers on the side of the jewels. Not many. Just to kind of balance it out. Now it's still pretty plain. It's very white. And it's very, I'm going to stick this one just a little bit over because I want the jewels to show. But it's still pretty plain, so we're going to keep working on this. Now, when I make something like this, I think of Jesus in the tomb. My candle slid. I might have to put another one right there to cover up that wire. We'll see. You could use little lilies as well. Those would be really pretty, but I couldn't find any small lilies. Just a bit. Turn just a bit. Doesn't want to turn. So that's super nice. The tomb is open. He is risen. Pretty much is what I'm going for there. You can fill the bottom in with jelly beans or let me just pull this out for a second. I have these pink and white beads here just to show you. I'm going to stick my candle and I'm going to kind of like push. See how just adding those little beads at the bottom make it kind of a cool little item. Now on the back, you can contour a nice Easter saying, He is risen. You can maybe hand print it on. Let's see, what do I have? I don't know if I have any. I don't have a dove. Well, I got a bird I could do. I found one that was in my drawer. These are like Valentine's. Don't think I want any of those. But maybe this dove on the back. Well, it's not really a dove, it's a bird. And then he has his wing. Where's your wing? Oh, I have all my birdies here. Now, where are they? This was a second thought here. Didn't prepare for that one. This bird I've used so many times. Oh, here it is. It's different. I also have like Joy to the World. On the back, I could put joy to the world.